What if the meat you bought last week was hiding a dangerous secret? In a shocking revelation that has sent ripples through the food industry, Sabrositos Hondureños, LLC, a company based in Edison, New Jersey, has recalled approximately 32,000 pounds of various meat products, including chorizo, pork chops, and ribs due to fraudulent USDA inspection labels. The false establishment number EST 1785 emblazoned on these products does not exist, raising serious concerns about their safety and integrity. This discovery, made during routine surveillance by the U.S. Department of Agriculture's Food Safety and Inspection Service, FSIS, has left consumers and restaurants nationwide scrambling to check their refrigerators and freezers. The implications are unsettling. Uninspected meat could harbor harmful bacteria, undeclared allergens, or other contaminants, posing a silent threat to public health. As someone who values transparency in food safety, this breach of trust feels like a gut punch, reminding us how crucial oversight is in protecting what ends up on our plates. The recall encompasses a range of 14-ounce vacuum-sealed products sold under the OLANCHO brand, each bearing the deceptive EST 1785 mark. These include home-style chorizo labeled Olancho Chorizo Suelto Olancano Sabrositos Hondureños, smoked pork chops labeled Olancho Chuleta Ahumada Olancana Sabrositos Hondureños, smoked chorizo labeled Olancho Chorizo Ahumado Olancano Sabrositos Hondureños, cased home-style chorizo labeled Olancho Chorizo Olancano Criollo Sabrositos Hondureños, smoked barbecue spicy chorizo labeled Olancho Chorizo Parrillero Sabrositos Hondureños, and smoked ribs labeled Olancho Costilla Ahumada Olancana Sabrositos Hondureños. These products, produced on various dates before August 20th, 2025, were shipped to retail locations and restaurants across the United States, making the scope of this issue alarmingly widespread. The thought that these items could be sitting in a family's kitchen or served at a local eatery is unnerving, as it underscores the vulnerability of our food supply chain when regulations are bypassed. The USDA's FSIS discovered the issue during routine inspections, a testament to the importance of vigilant oversight in the food industry. Investigators noticed the fake inspection marks during surveillance activities, revealing that the meat had not undergone the required federal inspections. This lack of scrutiny means there's no guarantee that the products meet safety standards, potentially exposing consumers to risks like Salmonella, E. coli, or undeclared ingredients that could trigger allergic reactions. While no illnesses or adverse reactions have been reported as of August 23, 2025, the absence of confirmed cases offers little comfort when the potential for harm looms large. It's a stark reminder of how much we rely on regulatory systems to ensure the food we consume is safe, and the betrayal of that trust by fraudulent labeling feels like a violation of consumer confidence for those who have purchased or served these products. The FSIS has issued a clear directive: do not consume or serve them. Consumers are urged to discard the recalled items or return them to the place of purchase, while restaurants have been advised to dispose of any affected stock immediately. The agency is also working to ensure that these products are removed from circulation, with plans to post a list of retail locations that receive the items on their website as soon as possible. This proactive approach is reassuring, but the fact that these products made it to market in the first place raises questions about gaps in the supply chain. As a consumer, it's frustrating to think that such oversight failures could slip through, especially when the consequences could affect vulnerable populations like children or those with food allergies. Sabrositos Hondureños has provided a contact point for consumers with questions about the recall. Diego Funes Garrido, the owner of the company, can be reached at 908-274-4206. Additionally, the USDA Meat and Poultry Hotline at 888-674-6854 and the email address mphotline@usda.gov are available for those seeking further guidance. For those needing to report a problem with meat, poultry, or egg products, the FSIS offers an online electronic consumer complaint monitoring system. Accessible 24/7 at https://foodcomplaint.fsis.usda.gov/ECCF/. These resources are critical for navigating this crisis, but they also highlight the burden placed on consumers to stay vigilant. It's disheartening to realize that even with robust systems in place, the onus often falls on individuals to protect themselves from such oversights. The broader context of this recall adds another layer of concern. Food safety issues have been a recurring theme in recent years, with multiple high-profile recalls shaking public confidence. For instance, posts on X have highlighted other food safety scandals, such as a case in Peru involving horse meat and additives being passed off as beef or chicken, leading to severe health consequences for children. While unrelated to the Sabrositos Hondureños case, such incidents underscore the global challenges in maintaining food integrity. Similarly, a post about JBS, a major meat company, raised alarms about unethical practices like laundering narco cattle and using child labor. These examples, while not directly tied to the current recall, amplify the unease about the meat industry's practices. It's hard not to feel a growing distrust when stories of fraud and negligence keep surfacing, making each grocery trip feel like a gamble. The Sabrositos Hondureños recall also brings to mind the importance of understanding the supply chain. The meat industry is complex, with products often traveling through multiple stages, from processing to packaging to distribution, before reaching consumers. Each step presents opportunities for errors or intentional deception, as seen in this case. The false USDA mark suggests either a deliberate attempt to bypass regulations or a catastrophic oversight, both of which are deeply troubling. As someone who enjoys the cultural richness of products like chorizo, it's disappointing to see a brand tied to Honduran heritage caught in such a scandal. It risks tarnishing the reputation of small businesses that strive to bring authentic flavors to diverse communities. To put this recall in perspective, 32,000 pounds of meat is no small amount. It's roughly equivalent to the weight of a large delivery truck, enough to fill countless grocery shelves and restaurant kitchens. The nationwide distribution means that anyone, from a home cook in California to a chef in New York, could have these products in their possession. The FSIS has warned that more products may be added to the recall list as the investigation continues, which adds to the uncertainty. This ongoing investigation is a sobering reminder that the full scope of the issue may not yet be known, leaving consumers to wonder how many other products might be affected. The lack of clarity is frustrating, as it makes it harder to feel confident in the safety of our food choices. For those unfamiliar with USDA inspections, they are a cornerstone of food safety in the United States. The USDA's FSIS oversees the inspection of meat, poultry, and egg products to ensure they meet federal standards for safety, wholesomeness, and accurate labeling. Establishments are assigned unique numbers, and products bear a mark of inspection to confirm they've been properly vetted. The fake EST 1785 number used by Sabrositos Hondureños bypasses this critical process, undermining a system designed to protect public health. It's infuriating to think that a company could exploit this trust, whether intentionally or not, and it highlights the need for stricter enforcement to prevent such lapses. Consumers can take practical steps to protect themselves beyond checking for the recalled products. Regularly monitoring recall alerts from the FSIS or subscribing to their email updates can provide timely information about food safety issues. The USDA's website offers resources like food safety tips, which are especially relevant as families prepare for events like back-to-school lunches. Additionally, being mindful of where you purchase meat, whether from trusted retailers or directly from producers with transparent practices, can reduce risks. However, these steps feel like a band-aid on a larger wound when systemic failures allow uninspected products to reach the market. The cultural significance of the recalled products adds a layer of complexity. Chorizo, pork chops, and ribs are staples in many Latin American cuisines, and brands like Sabrositos Hondureños cater to communities seeking authentic flavors. The betrayal of trust in this case feels personal, as it targets consumers who rely on these products for cultural connection and culinary tradition.